So I think we can see the ensuing carnage. Ooh, it's all worked very well. There's one bit I can't get to at the back, I just need to sort that out in a minute. What I'm going to do is change it to 45 degrees and trim up these little bits on the side. Yeah, it seems to have successfully got through there. There was a couple of chunky ones at the top that were struggling a bit. Obviously blind at the bottom, and my wife made a very good comment that you could do with a little mirror, because when you're standing really close to the tree you can't see what you're doing, so you are just cutting it a straight line, but that's what we wanted to do, so that's fine. Now, a couple of things. I took the middle bar out so that it's shorter, and I've put that on a straight edge to try and sort of round this up. There's probably thousands of you out there now screaming, get a gardener in, what a mess you made. But I've cut the top off. What I'm going to do is put the 45 on that and just try and take that corner round. And also I realised I need to get to the back of it a little bit more. This is really just a test. A couple of things I was going to say was, it's down as 95 decibels, which is loud, I would say, off the box, but it's not loud at all when you're out, and it feels very sturdy and capable of doing the job. With that comes a bit of weight. I mean, close to the body, it's fine. Up in the air, directly above you, I haven't found it a problem. 45 degrees, yeah, it's like holding a, I don't know, 10 kilogram weight 3 meters away from your body. It does start getting a bit tiring, but to be expected if you need to do the job. What I'm trying to say is, I think if you were doing a huge run of hedges, you might want something lighter, but then something lighter wouldn't get through this bay tree. Yeah, part of this is I quite like the smell of cutting this. I think I've cut it a bit further than I wanted to. I'm just going to trim up that top edge. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, connecting and disconnecting it up again. The plug connections, I find I have to sort of push them in and then screw it up, if that makes. So sort of push the first 20% in and then screw it together, rather than sort of pushing it together and then locking it shut with the screw. I don't think that's a problem. Also, because of the weight, I'd suggest you do it on a bench or on a bit of flat ground, rather than trying to wield it around in the garden. Only a fool would do that. So, rounding that top up a bit. It's a bit rough and ready, but it's first go of an amateur. I need to get to the back of it. It's right next to the fence, and I'm going to take some of the thicker stuff out, round it up a bit. But just as like I say, I wanted to have a go, see what it was like. Adjusting the angles, very good, very useful. The fact that you can cut it down by size, very good, very useful. I'm going to stick some tape on that because I think I'm going to cut myself on it. Probably put the strap on, put a bit of tape on it like that. The other thing I thought was very useful is it's 2 buttons to start, i.e. thumb down, trigger, but then you only have to hold the trigger, so you don't have to keep your finger on a button, which is something I was worried about. So yeah, I mean, at the price it is, it's quite expensive, but for me, I've got quite a few trees at this sort of height which I can go out and spend an hour on, and this is going to be really good. Plus it is going to be a bit of exercise for me, because it is quite heavy. But yeah, I'd recommend it. I don't know whether you'd use it like commercially, but definitely for a sort of medium-sized garden or small trees, it's going to be great.